Unless you're incredibly selfish and self-centered. Hey, believe it or not, my wife claims that describes me perfectly. After 40 years, wonder where she gets that notion from. So unless you are what she claims I am, you should be happy for me, people. My discharge papers arrived with a letter of accommodation that reads in part, quote, Dave Corum, you are an exemplary messenger and watchman, unquote. Not bragging, people. Far too humble for that. Yep, people, I'm off the wall. Since June 2016, I've been grinding these podcasts out. And today is Monday the 18th of July, 2022, or so they hope we believe. Now, let me tell you what I've noticed lately concerning channels I sub to, most of them with a large following and advertising monetization. They're slowing down in frequency of making those podcasts, audios, videos, but worse, a number of them are getting stale. Now, what do I mean? They're repackaging the same old shit said by different people, different politicians. In other words, they're making videos because they have to keep subs, to keep up the ad revenue. Now, I don't fault them for that, but that's their problem, not mine. So I don't want to go stale. Besides, I really did came full circle. I'm ending my channel where I started back in 2016 with the Bankster hoax. Yeah, it's a big one. It's one of the biggest. Yep, I could have done a couple more parts, like what do Vietnam War protesters and taxpayers have in common? Answer, they both are obsolete and do not exist. Well, I do see a large number of people pretending to be taxpayers, but I also just saw those people pretending they were free a few weeks ago. Yep, on the 4th of July. So yes, I could have made a few more podcasts, but then I asked myself, why? Why go through all the time and hassle with YouTube to upload a new one? Hell, it takes an average of 3 hours to produce and upload a podcast. Not this one. Besides that, the hour is way too late. Watchmen are being discharged all over, people. Take notice of that. There are only so many ways to tell someone, hey, your house is on fire. Hey, they have our community surrounded. People, your house is on fire. And if you don't know it by now, there's nothing I can say to change your mind or get you to see it. Nope, sorry. It's too late. Now, leaving there are no physical solutions for spiritual problems aside for the moment, there are a few things you should be doing now. Right now. Yeah, now. Take your funny money and get stuff. Stuff you use. Stuff you like to eat. Get some survival stuff. Yep, guns and more ammo. I say you can't have enough ammo. Then deal with the fact, mentally now, get some mental strength here, that you are targets. And basically, the walking dead. It's only a question of time, people. Wrap your mind around this. It's never going to get better. Only worse. Much worse. And never, ever, never surrender your firearms. Go down shooting. Far better than laying in an old folks' warehouse or a cancer ward being poisoned with chemo, burned with radiation, burned blue as a matter of fact, or having them cut parts off your body. Now, I've told you before, even though I'm no proctologist, I know an asshole when I see one. And likewise, I'm no gynecologist, but I know a cunt when I see one also. In other words, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure most of us weren't born with extra parts that the quacks in the medical profession want to chop off, doctor. Finally, don't be a one-ball wonder. Don't be the person who is one ball short of a full sack. The majority of your enslavement is mental, and you volunteered for it, and you continue to this day. Now, years ago, I mentioned this to my older subs. They may remember it. There was a very simple, yet very powerful Vietnam protest poster. It was a picture of a flower, and the poster simply read, "Suppose they gave a war, and nobody came." Man, how do you not see the power of mind over matter expressed in that simple poster? And we all know who they are, don't we? Muriel will remind you if you forgot. And the spin-offs are equally powerful. Hey, suppose your banker issued you a check and you told him, "Fuck off, maggot, with your shit paper. I demand payment." Suppose they said, "Mask up, lock down, stand 6 feet apart," and you responded, "Fuck off, shove it up your ass, and get the fuck out of my way." Suppose they said, "Close your business, get your pokey poke, stand over there for your test," and you responded, "Get fucked," to all the above I just mentioned. And suppose they said, put your firearm over in that pile, and then get on the bus. And you said, come and take it, you dumb fuckers. Business and first. God, people, just imagine the possibilities. And now, just imagine how much stuff I have to do. Take care, people.